Hello. So this is quite impromptu. I didn't really plan it, but I've been nagged by my spirit guides and everybody, so I'll get into that in a minute. So I decided that it was time to kick some ass. Basically, yeah. It's time. It's definitely time. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a protection, like a visual protection, a meditation, and also we're going to be doing the I release statement again on like a new feed, so new energy. So that's kind of what I thought. Well, I was told I needed to do. Okay, so we covered a little bit last night in the Ellie and Greg Live. We did that. So, and that would have been the 24th, 23rd, 24th. So I did that, and that was helping lots of people, but some people might not have seen it, so I felt as if it, and you'd have to watch nearly all the video, which is kind of a long video, in order to just get back to that middle bit, just to mean that middle bit of it. So I thought it's better to do one separately that is just for that, and I was then contemplating whether or not to do this live or whether or not to do this you know, a recorded one. And I felt as if I may have some people who need advice or help, okay, in the chat, and I felt that may be a good idea to go live so that I could, you know, communicate with you guys. So yeah, I do admire these kind of YouTubers who do a video and it's all pristine and they're just, you know, they're talking, they're going through everything, they're very, you know, into what they're saying, and they don't get distracted by the chat, you know. And but I quite like having people, you know, coming in and involving you guys. I just like that. Otherwise it's just like you're talking at this kind of screen. So, you know, I don't know how you guys like it, but you know, sometimes you know, there's got to be a variety, I suppose, hasn't there? To be a variety of varieties. So let's have a look. So hi, Time Lord, hello, how are you doing? And Joyce, hello, Joyce. Enval, hello. And Vera, hello, Vera. And Shannon. And Gracie, hello, Gracie. Oh, lovely Ruth. Hi, Ruth. How are you? Oh, I picked Rhea up from your place the other day. She had a lovely time. So yeah, it's lovely. I'm so blessed that you guys have like got together and connected with Rhea. She needs it, and yeah, she's really coming to her own over the last couple of years. So I'm really happy. Yeah. So hi, Joanne. Hey, good to see you here. Time Lord, very well. Good. I'm pleased. Space Daisy, hi. Scott, hello, Scott. And Crystal Princess, hi. And Vaughn's birthday was yesterday, so happy birthday for yesterday, Vaughn. And or was it the day before? Monday. It was Monday, wasn't it? So yeah. And hi, Rash Pal, my lovely Rash Pal. I love you. Oh, so she's my dear friend. Vaughn, hello. Ruth, oh, very good, thank you. Good to hear. Yeah, she did. I think it was needed. It was needed because of the, you know, when one person falls away from the group and tries to bring everybody else into the argument and things, it's so difficult. So difficult. I've never seen her break her heart the way that she did. And she's been through a lot, and that was worse. That was worse than I'd seen. So I'm so happy that you guys have stuck with her. So from my heart to yours, Ruth, thank you. Crystal Princess and everyone. I'm at work. Just saw you're on. Yeah. LA Lover Girl, hi. Ah, thank you, love. Thank you. Yeah, it was Monday. Yvonne's birthday was Monday. Yeah. So plan to make a short temporary unsubscribe and subscribe on YouTube channels. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes if you're not getting notifications, then it could be you need to do that subscribe, and it should reset it all. Hi Joanne. How old do you have to be for one-to-one reading? Well, I would say that if you've got mum's permission or parents' permission, then I have done. I've been to party bookings, and if there's a little one there, I'll do it like a play thing where I'll just pick a card and just talk about school stuff and things like that. Keep it very, very light-hearted. I do that, or for the older ones, I've done a kind of layout, or they've asked a question. I've done that. I don't usually charge for that. Just kind of just happens. If it's a full reading, then I think with parents' permission, I would say probably 16. With parents' permission, or that I know them and that they are very mature for their age. So it is a maturity thing. I think it's a maturity thing, but obviously I read differently depending on the age. So a bit of a tricky question, but yeah, I hope that answered it a bit. So Rajpal, I love you too, Mrs. Prescott. Thank you. Can't wait for this reading. Oh, good. Well, it's definitely needed at the moment, and I'll explain in a minute. I watched a bit of your show last night. My heart was saddened at Greg's challenge. I have felt the same way, and it is debilitating. Bless him. Bless both of you for your service to humanity. Thank you, Carmen. Yeah, I am worried about him, but I do feel a lot better about him since he opened up and talked to you guys as well. He's talked to his family as well, and yeah, he's going through a bad time, which is also another reason why I'm triggered to do this as well today. Yeah, horrid to see, but she's getting through it. She's an angel like you. Oh, thank you, Ruth. She wouldn't want to hurt anybody's feelings. She's just not like that, and she was made out to be this awful person. Who writes a horrible letter to somebody the day, days before Christmas? Who does that? I mean, really, like, when somebody kind of writes a letter that completely rips your personality to shreds, when it's nothing more than what they've done themselves, and they're just pointing the finger. Nobody's perfect here on this planet. We're just not perfect. We try to do the best we can. But anyway, I could go into that a lot. But Ruth, appreciate you girls. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just kind of scanning through the messages here. I may avoid messages. It might be the best to stay over 18. Ali. You don't want any angry parents on your door or something. Well, I've had children coming into the shop who spoke to me about abuse and things. So it's not set in stone. It's tricky, Space Daisy. It really is tricky. When you've got well, I had the shop, and they literally used to just pop in. I used to give them a crystal, and they used to have a drink and a biscuit, and they used to kind of go off. And there was times that they did open their heart out to me, and that is because I picked them one card, and that then opened the door for them to speak to me, and there was a lot of healing done, a hell of a lot of healing, and they wouldn't have done that. They can't, not every child can go to their parents and not everybody can go to their parents, and not everybody can say, is it possible to have this? But some children need it. Some children need somewhere else to go. And so, yeah, I can see both sides of it, but you know, I tend to kind of go with my gut feeling a lot of the time, but I don't do it very often. I mean, my goodness, I'm not around too many teenage children anymore. Now my kids are kind of grown up and I haven't got the shop anymore. So yeah. Sorry to hear about Greg. I missed a show last night, sending love and light. Yeah, I'm going to speak about it in a mo. I promise. Yeah. I get it. I get kids asking for readings too. I was just thinking of another person who read for an underage internet user. All kinds of trouble ensued. I get it. I get it. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one because it comes with counselling. It's like, oh, I can't counsel you. I can't help you. It's like, oh wow. You are always there for so many when most needed. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Ruth knows the shop and she knows what it was like. It was just it was a hub of love, basically. We used to have a sign on the window, free hugs. So people could come in for free hugs if they wanted, and they did. And they really did. You know, people who just, you know, wasn't that interested in the psychic stuff. They just came in for a free hug. People don't get hugs from one year to the next sometimes. And so, yeah, that was just priceless. So, yeah. We did free hugs and all sorts of things. A lot of people who are very lonely, you know, not come for a reading. They just, you know, like at the older generation, sometimes they used to come in, sit down, have a cup of tea, you know, and they used to do that regularly. Have a cup of tea, and you know, just something to break up the day, you know, break up their life, you know. Yeah, hug a day. Yep. Yeah. That is an awesome thing, Ali, providing the safe space and spiritual guidance. Yeah. There's sometimes you can be so politically correct that you can, these children that are in need, they slip through the net. And yeah, so I can see both sides, because it's like, if just any old person did it, they could say the wrong thing to a child and make it worse. So I do get that side of things. I do. But yeah. Anyway, so so what I've got, what I did today is the Defenders of the Light. Okay, so recently, well, over the last, I would say, month, I'm going to ask you guys, have you felt a change in the energies? Have you felt as if it's kind of like difficult to get positive, difficult to get going? Has there been, I mean, a lot of people going through money shortages in January anyway, but has it been more excessive? Has there been a depression that goes with it? So if something is going on in your life, does it appear to be, you know, worse than it actually is? Is there kind of a little voice on your shoulder that's telling you that you're not worthy, that you don't deserve, or that you're a bad person, or something like that? Has anybody else been feeling this, or maybe it hasn't happened to you, but you've been maybe listening to others, you know, and they've been talking to you about it? Have you noticed a change in people who are vulnerable, okay, emotionally? You know, has there been something like that happening? You know, I just want to put it out there really, because I've definitely noticed it with my readings, where people are stuck and they've needed some positivity to get going. I mean, isn't that the case of readings, why you go for reading? You know, for the upliftment, to see that life is going to get better, and to, you know, and for me personally, when I read for people, I'm picking the best timeline that I can for them, and we are pushing the energy into that timeline. So, you know, it's called timeline weaving, and a lot of people, a lot of readers, they can do this. They can push on through to the most positive timeline that you can have. Yeah. So so what about you guys? I would like to know and hear from you. This is why I wanted to do this live, because I wanted to get some feedback from you guys. Let's have a look. So soon, real soon, I can help Greg out a bit and have some more ideas, because without In5D, I wouldn't be where I am today. That's really lovely, Vera. That's beautiful. We don't expect anything, honestly, we don't. But that's so kind. That is so kind. Ruth, myself and little one have felt a shift. She's all over the place and sleep is erratic. Okay, we'll talk about the kids as well, because there is a change for the poor kid too. My shortage in fund is soon expired. I know, I'm so excited for you, Vera. I really am very excited. I haven't been sleeping very well for the past week, which isn't like me. Okay, so thank you for the Jane. Ian. Hi, Ali. The energy has been up and down some days, really heavy some days, much more hopeful. I sense the energies are shifting now. The planets are all direct, and I sense forward movement now. Okay, good. Yep. That reminds me of something else I need to say as well. Definite shift. Energy is very heavy and chaotic at the moment. I reshuffle my tarot cards and it's the same set of cards every time as well. What are the cards saying? Are the cards giving you a positive feeling, or are the cards giving something else? What would you say, Rashpal? Lots of ascension upgrades also. Absolutely, Gillian, you're right. I know, and I haven't been able to donate hardly anything to Greg. You don't need to, love, honestly. You share and you support, and that to share the videos, it means a hell of a lot to Greg and I. You know, we understand that sometimes, you know, because our content is a little bit kind of risky, sometimes people don't want to share it to their own pages, and I get that. But there's always a group or something that we can share to. And so, and it does, you know, it does get past the shadow banning slightly. So, and liking it as well, liking the videos is also really helpful too. Yeah. So that's interesting. So a lot of you have felt this. A lot of you have felt that there is this energy. Oh, hi, Monica. Hey. So Monica, I think that many timelines are merging. They had to close the ones that the nefarious were jumping off to. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Negative energy bounces off even positive cards in majors. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Hello from Ohio. Hi, Tracy. I want to join, but will be helping my daughter study, student, and it feels like I'm honored to help her. Oh, of course, Tracy, that's understandable. This video you can watch later on. It's no problem. Okay, so yeah. So in a lot of ways, there's a lot of positivity, okay? There's a lot of exposure. There's a lot of, you know, things being spoken about now on the mainstream media. In a lot is going on in the, I mean, I could change it, but I'm not at the moment because I'm actually studying it. But you know, when you kind of add a new tab to your browser, and you've got that first page with all the adverts on, that is amazing. You're seeing positive changes, exposure to the truth. The truth is coming out. The truth bomb is coming out, which is amazing, which is exactly what we wanted, because a lot of people were kind of laughing at us and saying, you don't know what you're talking about. You know, what are you talking about? You know, I trust the government. The government wouldn't do this to us. It's like, really? And so there was a lot of that, and that is good, because that is taking some pressure off. You know, the people who have been awake and aware, is taking pressure off, which is brilliant. Okay, that's kind of like a separate thing. So you can imagine that the darker side is actually being attacked and hit now. Okay, and so you know, there is a battle between the light and the dark, the negative and the positive. There is this battle. So it has been affecting children, and I'm talking about young children as well, young children. So you've got, I just need to write something down. You know, I've got my granddaughter who is, she's 4, and she's waking up with night tremors and nightmares and things. And I've done a remote clearance on her, which a lot of the time works. And if anybody has got any children with any issues, just contact me on the website, you know, or Facebook or something, and you know, just send me the little, sometimes you can send me a picture of their room. Okay, if you just send me a picture of their room, I can tune in, and usually I can clear it that way. Okay, the same with house clearances, can do that. I just need to see the front door. Okay, the front door, that's all I need, a photo of the front door. So, you know, you can send that over to me if you want to, and I will do my best to clear the energies. It does help with this new group of energies that are coming in now, which is good. Okay, so it's affecting the little ones. It's affecting people who are usually bright, breezy and happy. Greg, I mean, Greg's usually, he can rise above lots of things. I mean, look what he's gone through just in these last few years, you know, heart attack, you know, quadruple heart bypass, you know, just the operations, you know, had to have a stoma put in, had to have, you know, then the stoma removed. He, you know, you name it, he had to go through all of that. And he's kept upbeat, you know, most of the time he kept upbeat, all, you know, and that's amazing. But to see him so down at the moment, please send some healing over to Greg, and he's struggling because of the shadow banning. The video last night is very informative. If people didn't believe that there is actual shadow banning going on, have a look at his video and see the numbers of unique visitors that he used to have, and how much he has now. And his site literally is a hub of metaphysical information, psychic information, everything. You just type in one word that is linked to anything psychic at all, and there is articles on it, hundreds and hundreds of articles, videos. It's all there on In5D. So you know, and it's always been that big kind of that big following. It's always been there, and so, and they've shadow banned him to such a degree that, you know, we go live and there's hardly anybody get notified. And that's what they do. That's exactly what they do, which means that obviously there's less income from the adverts, there's less income from, you know, sponsorships and things like that. That's what happens. And so it's happened to such a degree that he now cannot just have In5D as his sole business. He's now looking for a job. He's looking for so if anybody does need anybody who's like a media expert, because without the shadow banning, he can definitely get you from 0 subscribers right the way up. He's very, very clever like that. You know, he's done it himself. So, you know, but he needs to work from home. So yeah, so he's put that out there, and he did, and he got to the point where he was so low, he was thinking of all the ways he could, I'm not even going to say it, but he was very, very low. Okay, not that he would do it, I mean, that's not, but I believe that that dark energy is negative. It's the we need protection. We need to up our game. We need this extra protection. Okay, so I'm going to talk about that extra protection as well. The weather doesn't help. Okay, so a lot of people going through really extreme weather conditions. You know, everybody kind of hates the winter, really. Not many people. If you like it for a little bit, you're not going to like it for months on end. So, you know, it is nearly kind of gone, isn't it? You know, we've got the sun, we've got the spring coming, and a lot of that energy will start to change. But this is a frequency energy. This is an imbalance of frequencies, and it's a wave that is coming at us. Okay, and it's got more extreme than I've ever seen it. And ever felt it. And when I channel through the information, when I'm doing readings, I'm getting a lot of, you know, basically confirmation of that this is coming from a very, very dark ages. Doesn't mean to say that everybody's walking around with attachments and things like that. No, it doesn't mean that. But it does mean that they are knocking at your door and trying to make you depressed. Or, you know, if you've got a little bit of an insecurity, it's making it bigger. If you've got a little bit of anger, it's making that massive. If you've got if you're feeling doubtful about something, doing that. It is affecting things, okay? But there are ways that we can counteract it. There are ways that we can go past that, okay? And that's why I'm doing this video today. So I just want to let me catch up with the chat a little bit, and then I'll come on in and talk you through something. So we're going to do a visualization in a bit, okay? And bring in this the Defenders of the Light. Okay, we're going to bring that in. Okay, so let's have a look. Where did I get to? Where did I get to? Okay, so so Monica, my kids are also energy sensitive and they are feeling overwhelmed. Snow day today, so they got the day off. Okay, I just did a reading for a lady who they had a snow day as well. I felt a huge shift in the energy, and that shift gave me permission to go into warrior mode. I am not going to let in 5D be taken down by those arseholes. Yeah, good. We have to pick our fights though, Vera, we do. So we have to be careful not to go attacking people that are also going through the shifts and the changes, and realize who our enemy is. That and it's not just Vera, it's everybody. We have to think it is them, it isn't us. Everybody's going through this shift and change and our vibrational energy. Okay, so you know, and you see anger will bring about more anger, and that's the hardest thing. Okay, and being you know, if you've kind of got warrior energy already, and we all have, you know, we wouldn't be here at this moment in this at this time frame of the shift in Mother Earth. We wouldn't not be warriors. That is our base in it. But sometimes we have to, you know, decide, am I going to take it out on this, or am I going to focus the energy? What is the best thing to counteract negativity? The best we've got is love. It's the best we have. You know, that love vibrational energy. Pour love at it. Somebody who's being nasty, because what happens when we just share love and just say, I understand, I get it, you know, and they're coming at you with anger. It's like, no, I do understand, you know, I do understand. It's got nowhere to go. Does that make sense? It just dissolves. So it's important. It really is important. Love snow days, says Vaughn. There's Kate. Hi, Kate. I thought you might be here. Long time no speak. I wish they would just rip the plaster off. Me too, Gillian. Me too. Yes, my home is one big chaos thanks to those energies. Yeah. We are capable though of this positive energy. We are capable of pushing it just by using the love vibrational energy. We can do it. We are warriors. We can. As for what we do, we need to remember that we are creators and not reactors. Yep. We are all learning how to drive our own vehicles, aka our human body. Internal energies shifts creating. Absolutely. Yeah. I felt I was born to fight this battle. The indigo spirit. Yes, yes, Enval, absolutely. I'm loving the feedback, guys. This is really good. It's really good information to see it from your side as well. I want to see it from your side. So keep the comments coming. I really want to find out. Creation energy is simply doing art, baking, sewing. This opens our channels to the etheric realm, and thus we help ease the energies too. Yep, absolutely. Feeling good, me? Just weird dreams at the moment. Okay. That's good. That is good. My friends' grandchildren have been bothered with negative entities at night. The children are gifted children, and this is it. If they're spiritual, that's it. I mean, I'll have to do this. Let me do write this down. Okay, so I'll try and do something for the children too. Okay. There is something that you can do for your children or get them to do for themselves. So Gillian, you've just reminded me. Okay, so I will do that as well. I'm going to add to my website a part where I can add all of you and Greg's. Oh, that's lovely. I've got to do that as well. I've got to put friends and people that I recommend and things. So I've got to put that down too. Yeah. Okay, I think the shadow banning is even down to selling items to earn cash. I have tons listed on Facebook Marketplace and Faction. They are suppressing, but they can do it by energy. They don't even need to do the shadow banning sometimes. They do it by energy. It's like, yeah. I can use a Kickstart, or better said, some training from Greg on getting the views on my site hit the roof. Yeah, that's it. But it has to, again, it's to do with energy. It's to do with love, the love vibration energy going out there. People feel it. They get drawn to it. But anger levels, people go, want nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. People back off, and then it's a lonely old road. So yeah, this video isn't about getting you guys angry. Definitely not. It's about kind of love, and it's about kind of being the warrior and knowing your power and knowing what you can do just with your energies. That's what I wanted to do today. I kept getting error 44 when trying to get into In5D last night. Greg was so sad last night. I sent him loving thoughts. Oh, thank you, Joyce. That's it. They're fucking about. They really are. I do believe this. They are. The energy that he might be dealing with, he has a big heart. He is carrying the weight and responsibility of many. He needs to let that go. We are here on our own journey. I feel his heart. Very true, Monica. Yeah, he doesn't want to let go of In5D. He doesn't want to let go of it, and he's not going to. I don't feel as if he ever will, but I think it's time, or the universe is showing him that it's time to have, you know, another outlet where he can earn money without the struggle. Yeah, without the struggle. But you know, it's hard. I feel for him. It's hard when you love somebody so deeply and you see them in so much pain, emotionally or otherwise. It's hard. Oh, hi Kaylee. 12-year-old struggling with anxiety. Is there anything to help? Yes, I'm going to go through all of that. I'm going to go through all of that. Sorry, I've just got to write something else down. Group kids, teenager, meditation group. Okay, so I do feel as if there's a lot of children out there who want to develop their own psychic ability, and it needs to be done responsibly, needs to be done safely, because they're going to do it anyway. The trouble is they're already opening up. When they kind of hit that kind of certain age, their psychic senses are opened up and they can attract lots to them. They need to know protection. They need to understand their power. they don't need to be shut down when they're kind of saying, I want to learn. Okay, so so I do know that I've got to start doing things like that too. So thank you for reminding me there, Kaylee. That's a good. It's good. Warrior mode must maintain alchemy. Energy can be transformed. So if he is being targeted, we can flip the energy to be beneficial. We can use mirrors to set back the targeted energy back to sender. I use mirrors a lot in whenever I do things. I use mirrors a lot. Mirrors are good. We are being forced to purge all residues of negative energies. It has been like lots of mini dark nights of the soul. Yes, Gillian. Yes, warrior mode with grace and dignity. That's the one, Vera. Yes, grace and dignity. So we're not dumping our energy on anyone else. That's the key to being spiritual, to being high vibrational people, is if we're in a bad mood, or we're in you know, we're feeling anxious, or we're feeling all this shit that's coming on, that we're not projecting it. Because what that does, they want that. They want you to do that. That's it. That is the key. So good point. Good point. Yeah. Ah, there's my mum. Hi, mama. Calm, assertive, positive energy. Yes. Oh, Gillian. I really appreciate the conversation and what both you and Greg do for us. You inform, guide, teach us, and lift us up when we feel down. Well, that's, yeah, but you guys do it to us as well. You know, this works both ways. Oh. Since my 12-year-old feels spirit, her anxiety is high and she is struggling. Is there anything I can do to help? Have I gone backwards? Have I gone backwards, or did you put that twice? I might have gone backwards, but yes, I've got that written down. I'm going to do meditation, visualization for children as well. I will do that, Kaylee, because they need to take their power. Yeah, absolutely. Love, peace, harmony. Yeah. Universe is making him change his game up a bit. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I'm no longer capable of being hateful, angry, or anything like that. I tested that out and it gets blocked right away. Yeah. Is in 5D is his creation and he cannot let go of it. He has helped many people through the years. Something new is around the corner for Greg and us all. It's true, Mama. I did a reading live last night for him, and they were very good cards. I showed him my new deck of cards, which I'm absolutely loving. Let me show you. Highly recommend this new deck. It's gorgeous. This is the deck, Gilded Tarot Royale, and it is by Cara Marchetti. I love his work, his illustrations, and Barbara Moore. Okay, so yeah, Gilded Tarot, gorgeous cards. Yeah, so StreamYard was able to get videos up on Rumble. I have heard that Rumble is making people more money than YouTube, but you can open search Rumble like YouTube. Okay, I'd like to know how you make money from Rumble. Do you make money by using it as an advertisement, and then that points to your website? Is that how it works? Because you can't monetize, as far as I know, Rumble, but then I might be wrong. Maybe it is changing. Yeah, how much more? I'm nearly catching up so that I can carry on doing what I'm doing, but I'm loving this feedback. I do. Hello, my dear, just catch you, star family, love and light and healing to all. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you so much. I love that Rhea Jones Prickett and Craig Prickett put calm music on and just chill with the girls. They do. That's my daughter and her husband. They do meditation music. They encourage that, and they've got like a light box. Okay, but they have classical music or meditation music on for the children before they go to sleep. It's part of a bedtime routine, and they read a book as well. So yeah, it gets them in a better mindset, I think. So yeah, I like that too. It's very, very good. That's what I used to do with my girls. I didn't used to do the meditation music because I wasn't as open as I am now to everything. But yeah. Hey, Devon. Oh, it's good to see you. I love it when you're in. Unconditional love and gratitude, fruitful journeys and happy trials wherever we may go. True, true, and very true. I like that so much. I use grace and integrity. Yeah. Yes, definitely. I transmute negative energies directed towards me to love and light and ask that it is returned to source. And that's a quite good one. I like that. Yeah. What's the new protection? I'm getting there. I promise you. I haven't been on a chameleon solitude journey for nothing, working the 3D network to our benefit. Yeah. I have been manifesting the money flowing in February. Yeah. Yes, you can monetize a month. Oh, thank you for that. That's good to tell Greg. Yeah, that's good. Not sure how exactly Rumble pays out. I don't have videos on there, but many just post a lead clip of about 2 minutes and links under their YouTube video to redirect to Rumble. Yeah. Yeah. I looked it up this morning. They do it a little differently, but it is done. Have him look it up if he hasn't already. I might could send you a link or two in a little while via email. Thank you. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Sending some links now. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, Damien. I love you all so much. Stay strong and feel the warmth of the embrace from spirit as we transcend. Yeah. Oh wow, I'm feeling your love, guys. It's amazing. So we're all on a good high vibrational energy. Okay, so I do need to do something more for the children, that's for sure. I do need to do that, and I will. Okay. Okay, so what happened the other day when I've been doing readings, I've been picking up on this, you know, people feeling positive, and then there's kind of a little kind of negative energy on their shoulder going, no, you're worthless, you're useless, nothing will come of that, why do you bother, you know, all of those negative things. Cancel, delete all of that. I am worthy, I deserve. So, you know, it's we have to put that out there. You know, it's a good mantra to do. I deserve, and add what it is that you deserve on the end of it. And just keep doing that while you're hoovering, while you're washing up, while you're in the bath, whatever. Okay, so yeah, it's a good idea to get into the mindset of your power. Okay, now with all that, you know, we have the power, we do, but every now and again people need a boost of power, people need help. Okay, and what is going on, okay, at the moment is Mother Gaia. This is this child. Mother Gaia has put a call out for her children, her children. She knows that the release of certain energies has unstabilized the action with and around people. This has then caused the negative side to have a bit of a field day, more of an open chance to psychic attack, to hold back the things that we need, kind of starvers of that, of love, starvers of you know, things. Or I'm just going to turn my you know, to stop us from having the things that we need, you know, like money, like security, you know, like family. Okay, like look at what's happening with the separations and things, separating us. You know, they're trying to do it through religion. They're trying to get us to do that through you know, all sorts of things. I don't really want to go into it all, but you know, every part of it, it's like it's designed for that. It's all pouring out through that telly. Okay, so that telly, we need to kind of change it now. Does that make sense? That's got to be changed. And this group of people, energies, are going to be coming along for you. Okay, so there is a now Mother Gaia put a call out, okay, to have some help for us, a new protection. Okay, so there is a new group. There's a new protection group that has come up, and this basically named them. Didn't know if that was anybody else, but I called it Defenders of the Light, because I was literally channeling this through during a reading for a lovely lady, and it must have come up in part of that reading, when, you know, I was told that there is a new group called the Defenders of the Light. Okay, and these energies are linked with galactic energies. Okay, they are used to dealing with demonic energy. They're used to dealing with very, very negative ones, okay, possessions and things like that. That's what they are used to dealing with. And so you know, the attachments, the vibrational energy, you know, trying to put you know, clear out anything that has been holding us back, that sort of thing. You can see that that is easy things that they can do. The Defenders of the Light can come through and do that. Okay, they can kick ass, so we just need to attach them to our team, so that our team can work with them. Okay, so when we do this activation, we need to make sure that they are the highest of the highest good for ourselves, so we need to kind of activate that and make sure that that actually happens. So this is why I'm going to do a short visualization, and I encourage you all to do this with me if you would like. So if you wanted to go and find a candle and light a candle, okay, and I'll carry on talking, and when you've got your candles, just write down candle lit or got candle and then we can go from there. I'm going to light my candle. Okay, so we're going to do protection energy, we're going to do a clearance, and yeah, we're going to get rid of this this energy, and we're also going to get rid of it for everyone and the world. We're going to do a clearance for the world. I think it's really important. So yeah, you can reach out to Greg, Vera. I'm sure, you know, at the moment he's a bit low, but I think he's open to you know, to speaking. So, you know, yeah, Messenger is usually the best idea. My dear Gaia, she has been calling me all day. I am now realizing how the universe brings together people, places, things. I am speechless right now. I need a private reading with you ASAP. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, there's something happening. I'm using an imaginary candle. That's good enough. It's all to do with the intention. No problem. Lighting soon. Good. Candle lit. Excellent. Ready. So, yeah, Joyce. Okay, so I've got my candle lit as well. Okay. So if anybody wants to join in with this, you know, feel free. Okay. Quick slip. Okay. Okay, so I want you to be sitting somewhere comfortable, but not too comfortable, because sometimes we go into sleepy mode. So just sit comfortably, maybe in a chair. Just get yourself in that centered energy. Okay. So first of all, I want you to take a deep breath in, okay? And I want you to sigh out loud without blowing your candle out. And I want you to do this a few times. And each time that you do that, kind of like sighing out loud, I want you to feel your shoulders start to relax. Feel your body relax. Okay. So I want you to now visualize a beautiful golden light. This golden light is coming down from the heavens, down into the space where you are, wherever that is. And now you can visualize that that is going to turn around and spin. Okay, I want that to spin. As this is spinning, I want you to allow it to go wider. So this is an opportunity for any earthbound spirits to step into this light if they want to. If they want to go over to heaven, you are welcome to do that now. Sometimes there are earthbound spirits and they don't realize that they have passed over, or they may be fearful of passing over, and that could be because of religion. You know, being fearful of going somewhere else other than heaven. There is only love waiting for you, only love. So, okay. So now we're going to widen this energy vortex even wider. What we're going to do is visualize that there's negative energy. And this can be from the TV, it can sometimes be from your computer, it can be from your phones, it can be from, you know, just your environment sometimes. So I want you to visualize that there is energy going into this, the darker energy, the energy that is negative, the energy that is no good for us. This is all for our highest and best good, okay? And I want you to see, it's like tar, it's like black goo, and it's just going into the vortex and it's being taken away from us. Okay, so as we're doing this, we're cleansing and clearing the space that we're in. And we are now going to go around ourselves. Okay, so this vortex then includes us in it. And this is taking out anything that has been no good for us. So for myself, there's a lot of pain in my life. So we're going to take out all of the pain, residue, negative energy. There's also worry that I have over Greg. We've all got the money worries, haven't we? So we're going to take that away as well. So this is mine. You've got to think about yours now, and just allow this positive, beautiful golden light to take away yours, okay? And what it does is, if there's any that are a bit reluctant, then we can spin it faster, okay? And then it has no choice but to go, okay? So as we are doing this, we're now going to call upon the defenders of the light. Now, our doorkeeper is the energy that is involved with whether or not we they allow people to come close to us, or energies to come close to us, and they've been under an awful lot of strain and stress right now. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is asking the doorkeeper for the highest possible good and these defenders of the light, you may start to see a blue energy, as we call in the defenders of the light. It's kind of like a pale blue. And we can see the golden light changing to like this pale blue. You may see angels around. You may see loved ones. It's as if they all want to help us. They all want to be there for us. And as this beautiful energy is changing to this blue, you can feel the protection energize 1000%. Breathe in that energy. Now, standing around you, there are 4 light beings, blue in color. You might see them as orbs. You might see them as the light being that they are. I want you to go into your heart now. How do they make you feel? Can you feel their love? Can you feel that security? And if for whatever reason you can't feel that, then you just concentrate on that golden light, okay? Because you have to trust your own judgment. It has to come from you. That gut feeling has to be there, okay? But most of you will feel this love. You'll feel this energy that is coming in. Now, your doorkeeper has needed help. This has never happened on Earth before. It's never happened. The situation that we're in now, the fact that we've nearly won the whole, well, we have already won, but is the last bits of this, this battle, okay, with the light and the dark, is so close to be over, okay? So these blue energies, okay, they're 4, they're all around you, and you're in the middle, okay? Have confirmation from your loved ones. They are now going to connect with each other, and you'll see like a line of energy that goes crisscross across and then around each other, okay, around the outsides and then a crisscross across. So you'll see this grid now. So this grid is protecting you. This grid is now protecting your family. You can visualize your family in this, because you can extend this grid out. It doesn't lessen the protection one bit. So you're now going to move this energy out so that it can be over your home. And this will cover animals. It will cover your children. It will cover the vibrational frequency of the home. We're going to ask them to bring you abundance, the abundance that you deserve. We're asking for this to happen. 3, 2, 1, now. I want you to feel that surge of energy. We're now going to ask for these energies, these light beings. They're now going to turn around so that they are facing outwards. Once again, the grid is not going to change. You called this in. This will be there for as ever long as you want. Okay, it's always going to be there. You can put some extra energy into it and boost it whenever you feel as if it's kind of dulling down a bit and it needs a boost. All you have to do is say 3, 2, 1 and it's boosted. You can do it 1, 2, 3 if you want boost. Doesn't matter. Just gives it a an emphasis on it. Okay, so they're facing outwards, and the line is gonna come from them out to the next person that's nearest with this grid. Okay, so we're going to travel this energy around the world. Now you can ask for this grid to go to your family members. So visualize your family members. You're talking to their higher self. Their higher self, if it's in their best interest, will happily do this protection too. And so you're visualizing this grid going across countries, across states, across the world, connecting to each one of you that's right now doing this, even if this isn't in the live and this is later on. This is the connecting with whoever is watching this at the time, whoever is connected now. It's all going to connect. So you can see this grid going around the world, crisscrossing over the planet, creating this vortex of energy that is taking out all of that tar and black goo. It's taking it away, that negative energy, that fear, doubt, confusion, hostility, anger. I want you to now think of the happiest moment of your life. Think of something that makes your heart sing. That might be a cute animal doing something cute. It might be, you know, children. It might be. So what we're going to do is visualize that. Breathe it in. Breathe in that love. Push out. And allow that to go through all the strands of these strings, these lines that are going all over the grid. So it's on a love vibrational energy going all the way around this world. So it's to see positive change coming into your, you'll start to see literally good luck, random acts of kindness, random feelings that you get of just love. You'll walk around in a supermarket and you'll bump into people who can feel your love and shine it straight back at you. So that is what's coming. That is it. You've done it. So there you go. I'm sorry about the spammers, guys. Send them love as well. This poor person who they're using their account, they don't know. They don't know it's not them. It's the bots. So yeah. So there you go, guys. That should really help you. Okay, that should really help you. So I'm still going to do something for the children, but that's kind of for ours. Yeah. Yeah, that can be the case, but if they can't see your video to do it in the first place, it's hard, isn't it, Phil? It's like, yeah. You know, like it, sorry, unsubscribing and subscribing again really does work. But maybe we should just all do that periodically with everybody that we don't want to lose. Maybe that's something we could do. Okay, Mandy, I will I'll check out that in a moment. Andy, yes. With love, with love. It's not the real person though. It's just it's like it's just a machine doing it. It's not, somebody's hit a button. Does that make sense? And it's just sent these messages out there. So yeah, I don't get annoyed with them. I know it might annoy other people. I stopped using Facebook for a little while because it was yeah, it was just getting too ridiculous. I stopped using it, and when I didn't go live, because on StreamYard you can go live in 3 different platforms to go live on, and I just stopped using Facebook for a while. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, if you've got any feedback of what you felt, I felt like that was me. For me, grateful for Greg and you so much. Blessings, teary eyes, love you. Oh, I love you too, Stephanie. Feeling your love. Got to watch I'm a Survivor now. All right, Mama. So I shifted from one to another. Spirit animals, cat, lion, swan, elephant, and not small. With every animal, I felt their form of communication. Oh, that's wonderful. In perfect timing for me. So in every word, first I actually meditated with you. Yeah. There's our Andy. Andy, do you still do platform mediumship? Because I'm still doing events and I'd love you to do some platform mediumship. So let me know. I did the 5-month, and it'd be nice. New person to that, a new reader, a new medium would be good. Okay, so what I would also like to do is to finish off today's video with this lovely I release. Okay, now I will put this in the comments, okay, underneath this video, so that you can take a copy of it. You can change it around, take some bits out, put some bits in if you want to, however you want to use this. Now this came back, this came to me. I was watching a video last year sometime. I was watching a video with JCK, and I used to watch her a lot, but she became an angry lady. Just, and she kept everybody off. So I don't like the 10 off of people. So she was doing a lot of that all the time, and I just wasn't feeling it. And at one point she said that there was 90% of the truthers are negative energies, or negative or CIA operatives or something like that. And I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done now. But the good thing was, it's not that I don't like her anymore. She's done amazing channelings, and when she's gone down into DUMS and she's done remote viewing sessions, they're amazing and worth watching. JCK, her name is J and then C and then K, capital K-A-Y, JCK. She's very good with that. So anyway, she had somebody on her show, and I think this lady, I might be wrong, but I think this lady, her name was Joanne Dunn. Okay, Joanne Dunn, and she went through and said this statement, and she didn't know where it came from either, and so it resonated with me so much, so I kept stopping and pausing and writing it down. I then added some bits in, take some bits out. I then changed some wording on it until I felt as if it resonated with me perfectly, and that's what I'm going to be saying now. So here we go. Okay, so if you want to do me, okay, you can do this. Okay, so as I say it, you need to say it back in your head, all out loud. If you're on your own, okay, you can do this. All right, but only if it feels right. Okay, it's called I release. Okay, so I release all resentment, all guilt, all shame, all blame, all victim energy. This is long, by the way, so just be prepared. I release all judgment of myself and all judgment from others. I release all jealousy. I release criticism, hate, anger, grief, pain. I release all suffering, worries, tension, anxiety, and frustrations. I release all need to control, and I release all those who feel the need to control me. I release manipulation and spite. I release feelings of I'm not good enough, or feel others are better than me. I release all remaining implants, devices, entities, attachments, negative ties to my outdated past life pacts and agreements. I release all and everything that binds me to old belief systems, especially those that are not in alignment to my highest good. I release all remaining feelings of separation from myself, and including my inner child. I release my resistance for positive changes in my life. I release suppression. I release my negative ego. I release any blocks, barriers, or chains from my past, present, and my future. In fact, anything that prevents me from moving forward to my most successful timeline. I release anything that holds me back from truly loving myself, and anything that blocks others from loving me unconditionally. I release any fear that may be stuck in my body. I clear my body of old memories of pain. I release all destructive belief systems, templates, old programs, behaviors, thoughts and patterns that keep me stuck in the past and stuck in old timelines that do not serve me well. My DNA from this lifetime and my previous lifetimes is repairing itself daily. Every cell in my body is healed and cleansed cleansed of any pre-existing illnesses from all lifetimes, including any emotional disharmony and anything that isn't in my highest good. I'm completely aligned with my healthiest self, and I understand my body completely. I am fit and healthy. I release old belief that I can't heal my own body, that I can't heal my own mind and my soul, because I can. I am a spiritual warrior and I have no limits. I release all feelings of helplessness, despair, depression, and low self-worth. I release all unforgiveness. I am strong and compassionate for others and for myself. I release all self-denial, delusions, illusions, and false hopes. I remove all blocks from around my heart and my mind. I release all mind control and false information with my energy. Nothing can now hold me back from becoming my highest version of myself. I release every thought from my past, present, and future that I'm not good enough, or strong enough, or clever enough. I am perfect. I release all feelings and thoughts making me believe that I am not worthy of a happy, peaceful, fulfilled, joyful, balanced, abundant, and love-filled life. I release all programs that are telling me I can't have it all, because I can. I can connect to the higher dimensions. I have a direct link to my Akashic records, my spiritual family, and my higher self. I am a clear channel to the spirit world. I have the power to bring through messages for those people who need it, including myself. I collect with my wise, knowledge, higher self on a daily, sometimes hourly basis. My pineal gland, third eye, and crown chakra are cleansed and working to help myself and humanity. The rebirth has been completed. I am resurrected and reborn like the phoenix from the ashes. I rise like never before as a new dawn breaks. I am divine. I am love. I am source and I am free. So I will leave this in the comments so that you can print it out, do whatever you want with that. Okay, that is yours. Okay, that is yours. So does anybody want to add anything to today? Anybody want to say anything? I don't want to kind of leave you just after we've done that. What did you feel, okay, with the grid work? Did you feel the blue energy? Felt like a blue ray energy with the grid work. What did you guys feel? Oh, hi Linda. Todd Medina show. Oh, perfect. Good. Oh, you can get rumbles if you notice your rumble. Okay. Notarize. Noticize. Okay. Yeah, we. I need to find out more about this, Phil. For Greg as well. Yeah. Oh, hi Brandon. Was it Mohammed? Sometimes it's Mohammed Brandon, isn't it? Sometimes I've noticed. I joined late and will come back to join replay. Okay. It's worth it to do the visualization, Linda. Yeah, it's worth it. It was very powerful. So yeah, this I kind of added a few bits to it myself, and you know, she was lovely, very humble lady. I liked her energy, this Joanne Dunn. Yeah, so you know, you could probably find that video, probably find it somewhere. I suppose if you typed in on JCK's video, you will see, you know, it will come up with it, I'm sure. I felt a very loving, soft energy, blue pillars of light. Yeah, it was. It's like we're all joined together all over the world. You included family members and loved ones and people that we'd met in our lives, and so if you imagine that going all the way around the world, that was. I feel very powerful. I actually seen colour for the first time, and the whole thing was spot on. Grateful first time for me, meditating with eyes closed. And wow, thank you. Oh, thank you for telling us the feedback, Stephanie. It's nice to get that feedback. It feels good. Yeah. So yeah, I need to do something for the children. Something's telling me I need to do a separate one for the children, so that they don't listen to all of the other stuff. That's kind of what my guides are saying to me, and yeah, so I feel as if I will do one separately. It may not. Well, it's half past 25 to 10 p.m. here in the UK, so I'll probably do it sometime tonight. But yeah, but I'll have a little break in between this, and then I'll come back on and do it, or I may do a recorded version for that one. So yeah, I think it's important to include the kids in it. Hi Melissa, and thank you for the healing. Melissa did a wonderful healing for me. She channeled through information, and it was absolutely beautiful. So I appreciate you so much, Melissa. Thank you. Yeah, quantum truths. That's it. Quantum truths. Yeah, that was JCK. It wasn't actually from JCK. It was from this lady that she interviewed called Joanne Dunn. I'm thinking Joanne Dunn. I never looked her up on YouTube, actually. I should I think she had blue hair, and that's all I remember about her. Very pretty, probably middle-aged, maybe a bit younger than that. Yeah. So trying to give little kitty her meds. I stayed at good attempt. It's not happening. She's not having it. It's hard to give cats medication, isn't it? Divine blessings in there. Sounds good. I have a 13-year-old already seen in a personal reading. Let me know what time. Okay, I will. You're welcome. Much love to you, Ali. Thank you for being your beautiful self. Wishing you well. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I'm gonna have a little break, and then I'll come back on and do something for the children. Okay, and I do feel as if the children need a group as well. So I'm going to take down names. If you know a teenager, or if you know a child, as long as we've got the mum's permission, we can start up something that we can do for the children. Okay, and fun things like telepathy and things like that. We can do things like that, like I'm holding up a shape, what do you think this shape is, type of thing. Okay, so I'll be doing things like that for them, because I think it's time really that they knew their own power as well. They knew their own, and they need to learn about the love vibrational energy rather than the other. And what happens is when their psychic senses turn on, they can sometimes be paranoid about what they're picking up, something they're not quite sure what they're picking up, but because there's insecurity around children, sometimes they think it's a bad thing, when actually somebody, they're picking up, they're talking about me, it's like they might be saying, oh, what a lovely pair of shoes they've got, or aren't they pretty, or aren't they handsome, so that's sometimes what what it gets mixed up. It gets all mangled up, mixed up. So yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. I wanted something like this is bad when I was a kid. I know it's needed. It's really needed, Crystal Princess. It really is. Okay, so so there you go. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all for joining in, and thank you so much for sending all that love and information. I appreciate each one of you, and please not for some love vibrational energy go out to Greg. If you hear of an online job that he can do, website building, if anybody needs a website being built, he's very, very good at that. So yeah, if anything you know of anybody that please shine the energy over to him. That would be great. Okay, take care, and bye.